Hello, everyone, and great to see you all here today. As many of you might remember, we met around Netox ServiceNow AI journey last autumn as well. Back then, the Netox ServiceNow transformation was just about to start, but the schedule was really ambitious and it held. Today, we are here to tell you how about the project actually succeed. All customers are now moved to the new platform, and the old one is also shutting down just in a couple of days. So exciting times. Before we go further, just a quick intro for those who doesn't know me yet. My name is Johanna Röytiä, and I work as an account executive here in the Cloud People, and I've been also working with Netox throughout this ServiceNow journey. Also, a quick reminder for all you in the audience, if you have any questions during the webinar, you feel free to drop it to the chat anytime, and we will pick it up from there. With me today, we have Mikko Pöyry from Netox, just like last time. Welcome, Mikko. Would you briefly introduce yourself, please?
Thanks, Johanna. My name is Mikko. I work as a vice president in Netox. I'm responsible for our IT service business.
Thanks, Mikko. So glad to have you here again. And we also have Tuomas with us. This is your first time in Oslo.
Yes.
Welcome, Tuomas, as well. Please tell us a bit about who you are and what you do. And also, for those who didn't attend last time, just give us a short recap of the actual project you are doing now.
Yeah, thanks, Johanna. My name is Tuomas, operations manager. I'm leading our 24/7 IT and SOC operations and wearing my second hat as a Snow platform owner, Story's main villain or the hero, depends how you look at it. Very nice to be here, but a few words about the background or the scope. So idea was to build a TPSM greenfield setup to take advantage rapidly of ServiceNow's AI capabilities and also get rid of our old ITSM setup, which was kind of outdated and very heavily customized. Main points here is to improve scalability and of course customer experience by implementing CSDM 5.0 AI skills, agentic workflow and other new ServiceNow capabilities which are on the market. So that's in a nutshell what we have been doing.
Thanks, Tuomas, for the recap, and great to have your hands-on experience here with us today. Before we dive into the actual project, Mikko, there might be someone in the audience who doesn't know Netox as a company yet. So could you give us a quick update?
Yes, definitely. Netox is 20 years old company. We have 170 people working. They are split between Helsinki and Oulu, and few of us are working in Sweden as well. And we do managed IT services, cybersecurity services, and Microsoft Modern Work. We really have strong focus in quality and security, which means that we are holding 5 ISO certifications, which are covering all the services we have. Last year revenue was 35 million, and we are growing or have been growing for at the rate of 30% each year for last 8 years. And of course, our goal is ambitious, and we want to be the most wanted IT and cybersecurity service provider in whole Nordics by 2029. So there are quite a lot of things to do.
That's a really bold goal,
Yes.
I think. And
Yes.
clearly, this transformation is a big part of reaching that goal as well.
Yeah.
So here we are. The old instance is ramping down exactly in 4 days, next Sunday. Mikko, honestly, how does it feel right now? Is it a moment of like extremely relief, or are you still a bit nervous before the final switch?
Yeah, but it's pretty far from relief. I would say first that at time really flies. It's been 12 months since we decided to go on with a project like this. So, and I would say it has not been easy. We have been struggling from time to time, but that's quite usual on projects like this. And I would say that the first part of the project was quite smooth because that was building the new platform and new capabilities. But as the migrations and go live has gone closer, things have become way more complicated because it touches all our personnel and all the customers. So in the end, I'm really pretty far from relief. The migrations are going and they still will keep going after this. And everything we do is mission critical. We have really tight timetable and we can't miss the end date anymore. So it means that there is no room for failures or delays anymore. We have to
Execute.
simply execute and succeed.
As
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally see that, and it's been a really long road to get to this point even, and we have done it really tight time frame as well. And of course, there is a long road ahead as well. But while Mikko, you are looking the big picture and the feeling of it, Tuomas, you've been deep in the details in the project. So in last autumn's webinar, we discussed about the vision and the big picture. But what is the actual status today? What does the reality look like for your customers who are now live in the new environment, Tuomas?
Yeah, so basically, to be honest, we are no longer talking about a project or transformation. We are actually operating the new system and running our service production there. So like Mikko mentioned, the migrations, we have done about 200 customer migrations to the new platform. It's not a pilot anymore. It's not just a paper or just a plan. We are actually living the reality right now, and that's the thing we can all be proud of. For our customers, this means, of course, very concrete things. They are now their cases and requests are now being operated in the new platform. Of course, we have a new customer portal. We will have a glimpse of it a bit later. And this kind of journey is not finished. This is only the phase one. This is the kind of the necessary, mandatory kind of evil thing to build this new platform. But now we can actually kind of accelerate all our visions regarding the AI usage in our service production. So that's time for that is now. But reality today, in a nutshell, platform is working. It carries all of our operations there. 170 Netox people are operating it daily basis. Maybe tens of thousands end users from customer side, and yeah, we are living and breathing with the new platform. So it feels kind of great.
And it's great to hear the foundation is solid and clear nowadays. Tuomas, still staying on the details with you, a couple of questions. What are you personally most proud of in this new environment, what we have implemented? And also, I think the audience is keen to hear that. Could you describe the technical scope, what is now implemented today in your environment? Because it's always the discussion about the journey, but now there is a really real actions taken into the production.
Yeah, for me personally, I think I'm most proud of that we are actually live with the platform, because we did this project in a record time. I think this should be mentioned in some kind of Guinness World Records book or something. But we did this massive project during 8 or 9 months. So that's really ambitious and fast pace. So the schedule wise, I'm really proud of. And of course, we didn't wait with the AI adoption. We have activated a lot of out-of-the-box AI skills to our production. And of course, one thing I'm really proud of as well is that we redesigned our customer portal, and the Now Assist AI is the center and the heart of it. So the customers are not just hearing about AI; they're actually taking part, operating, and facing and interacting with the AI every day. So the portal is one thing that I'm really proud of as well. We have an idea with the portal that the Now Assist is the kind of first level of interaction, and it's linked to our knowledge base articled ticket database, customer specific information and stuff like that. So the customer self-service level will be increasing in the upcoming weeks and months, and we believe that the interactive approach is the modern way to provide services. And we also heard the same story in Vegas when we took part of the big players presentations and stuff like that, and that will kind of how does it look like to our customer or the end user, support will be faster, and with the help of the Now Assist, it will basically work 24/7 in the future. And of course, we have our human agents and specialists in the background still in the future, but they can now kind of focus their time to facing the customer, serving the customer, listening to the customer, and solving the complex problems when the AI is kind of providing the zero or first level support nowadays. But I think it's important to know that we are no longer optimizing for today or doing these things only for today, but we are building something big and bold for the future. And this was kind of the first massive step or leap maybe in this context. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this platform thinking you describe and how you talk about the platform. I know that sticking as close to out of the box as possible isn't always too easy, but it seems to pay off now. And now you have also foundation to build on with the more AI capabilities. Mikko, moving from the tech to the people, how have your customers handled this change? And we know that migrations are never easy. So what has been the feedback from the customers?
Yeah. I would say that kind of there has been lots of interest from our existing customers towards this change. And I would say that there has not been an opposition at all. Of course, the migrations are a bit different story because especially on the customers who have integrations to our old system, there's necessary changes that need to be done. And of course, nobody likes extra work. So it's quite clear. And AI usage has raised some concerns, but as long as we have kind of our paperwork done and we have good explanations, and Thomas has done a great job on describing all the AI skills we are utilizing, so it's quite straightforward to answer on those concerns. And overall, I would say that feedback from market has been really positive. We have been having many presentations on this journey. With Tuomas, we have been talking on AI Summit Helsinki, and we did great presentation on ServiceNow User Group Finland, and we've had lots of individual customer presentations. And I would say that all of them we have received really warm welcome. So definitely, I would say that this is something the market wants.
It sounds like that your strategy and your story is working with the customers and the audience. But how about your own internal teams? Tuomas, your experts had their own ways of working for several years with the old platform. How did the Netox staff feel about such a big change, and how have they adapted into this new way of working?
Yeah, I think honestly, change like this is never easy. It's very hard because like we said, that this is affecting all our stakeholders, everyone in Netox, all of our customers. So it's really hard to kind of lead this kind of change, and especially when the timeline and schedule is really tight. So that has been quite challenging, but luckily a thing that has helped us a lot is that Netox is a pretty bold company. We would like to present ourselves like that, as Mikko knows, and we have bold people. So when we make the decision to go all in with the project and this ServiceNow strategy, our people didn't hesitate. They stepped into the change. Of course, everything wasn't crystal clear from the day one, and there has been some unclear and dark, cloudy moments during the journey, of course. But our people have been working very hard, and I think we make visible progress day by day, week by week, by kind of adapting to new environment and taking advantage of all the new great tools and possibilities which this platform is providing for us. And yeah, I'd say that there has been rough times and difficult internal discussions and challenges, but we are still moving to the right direction, and and it's really important to see progress day by day and week by week. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts regarding this project.
Yeah, exactly. It's a huge mindset shift for
Yeah.
the experts too. So it's not just for your end customers.
Yeah.
We have some questions on the chat. So I think we've been discussing about the scope, what you have implemented in this phase. And there is a question that what top 3 AI skills made a difference or brought the most value? So Tuomas, could you highlight the...
Yeah, I think that the Now Assist is of course, like I said, that's really crucial part, because that way we can provide faster support to our customers and of course increase the self-service level. So I would say the one is the Now Assist powered customer portal. And I think of course when we are talking about data management and documentation and efficient way of handling customer incidents and tickets and cases, the knowledge, I don't remember the correct name, but the knowledge assist skill, which detects kind of knowledge gaps based on the cases our people are handling, and kind of is doing the autonomous KP creation and updates and stuff like that. So that is second one, which is really important. And I think the third one is the resolution summarization skill, which will kind of basically propose a solution for you. If I'm handling a ticket from a specific customer, the skill will kind of dig through the old tickets from the same customer or the same end user and provide kind of different options how to handle this and what might be the problem. So that will give more speed to resolution process. So maybe those are the top 3 which come to my mind.
Yeah, really interesting use cases.
Yeah.
There is also a question about do you use the ServiceNow AI lens for reporting incidents or any other purposes yet?
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet, but definitely we'll use in near future. That we have been like I will maybe later tell something about looking the scope, and this is great question towards it. That maybe we were quite a little bit picky on this project scope phase 1, and that is definitely a thing which we will add pretty soon.
Yeah, and the third question is regarding that: was there any bumps in the adoption, like lack of trust to AI chatbot or etc? So I think this is really interesting topics, because the journey has been really intense, done in really tight time frame, and really bold as well. So I'm pretty sure that you guys have learned a lot along the way during this project. So now we are here today, and there is a lot of ServiceNow customers in the audience. Mikko and Tuomas, let's be like really honest. What would you have done better? And were there some big surprises or things you would have done differently if you could start today?
Yeah, greatly connected to the last question, and I would definitely say that I would have done many things differently, but it's quite normal in project like this.
Yeah.
And maybe the first one is that kind of new AI solutions emerge every day, and ServiceNow versions bring new features with every version, and kind of world is moving fast. And when doing a project which lasts for what it was
8 or 9
months, it's kind of when we fixed the scope at the beginning, and we haven't sit down and re-evaluated it at all. So maybe we would have ended up with a little bit kind of more value bringing solution if we had done that at least once or twice during the project. And that comes to the second point, that kind of more day one value is definitely the thing that I would have loved to see.
Yeah.
That kind of bringing a little bit more complete solution to our users and to our customers. And maybe I think it was related to the last question about the bumps with the adoption. We decided when we started this project that we will really focus on users and our employees, and kind of take this as an leading a change project. But still, I have to say that we didn't do it well enough. And there has been bumps. Of course, it's too early to say on the user side, but I think adoption is as important to our employees as well. And we could have done much better work there. My old boss used to say that there is this so-called not invented here phenomenon, which means that when you once you develop something here, people on the other side are usually not willing to adopt it freely. And we should have paid more attention and spend more time. I would say maybe triple the effort next time on similar cases like this.
Yeah, and I think these are really valuable lessons learned. And I think there is also a really good lessons learned from the webinar setup for us as well. There is a good feedback from audience that there was a last webinar was quite several months ago, and all of us, we have been really closely with the ongoing project. So yeah, just highlighting that you are really dropping off the old ServiceNow environment with the ITSM capabilities, implementing the new with TPSM and AI, and the project started last June. And now when we are talking about migration, we are migrating all of your existing customers and your service delivery from the old environment to new environment. So yeah, thanks for the heads up from the audience as well. But yeah, there is a lot of lessons learned from the project. And Tuomas, is there something you want to still add on to that?
Yeah, I think maybe three things comes to my mind. And like Mikko said, the scope is really important thing because this affects all our internal stakeholders, all our customers. So everyone has kind of different needs and ideas, and them popping out left and right. So it's really crucial, kind of like Mikko said, would be crucial to evaluate the scope and also kind of be strict with the scope as well. So we can manage the phase one on time and succeed with it. That's the one learning for sure, at least from my perspective. Also, the timeline was very aggressive as we speak. Time has been running so fast that when we started this project last year, I was 32 years old, and now I feel like 45.
So I can't see it. So
that's good to hear. But regarding the timeline, that slowing down wasn't an option in any phase of the project. But if I would do something differently, I would kind of communicate and think even more clear and prioritize and make faster decisions. And the third learning is the people side of things, like Mikko said, that communication and change management is really hard. And looking back now, I would have kind of started engaging all our stakeholders from the day one, and kind of maybe step outside of my own bubble from time to time to kind of listen and lead and share information to some of our stakeholders who aren't that ServiceNow native, so to speak. But yeah, a lot of learnings, and I think they will be more clear after this migration stuff is over. And I've grown a lot personally, and I think Netox has been growing with the project as well. So it's been a journey.
Yeah, I think those are so valuable lessons learned, and it's always the technical setup easy. It's kind of easy to build up, but it's always about the people in the end of the day. And in fact, we have done also some research here in the Cloud People regarding the project, and the data clearly shows that the hardest part in the projects are always the change management and leading the people and leading the change. So you are not alone with that one. But like you said, we've learned a lot together during this project, and we keep improving jointly afterwards as well. But if we jump about a little bit the topic also we covered last webinar, Mikko, then you described you visited ServiceNow Knowledge in Las Vegas 2025 with Tuomas as well. And that was the turning point when you decide that Netox will go big with the ServiceNow and the ServiceNow AI capabilities. Now you have just arrived from the ServiceNow Knowledge 2026. So give us some breaking news. What were the biggest takeaways from the Vegas this year?
Yeah, thanks, Johanna. I would say that this year's knowledge was maybe not that groundbreaking as last year's. I don't know if the difference comes from content or does it come only from the fact that we were quite desperately seeking on the solution for the AI last year and kind of felt that we found it. We found the wisdom from knowledge. So this year we didn't have such takeaways, but I would say that it confirmed quite well that we have been taking the right steps and we are planning the steps we are planning forward. They are good path. So that gives us quite confident and good feeling. And I even have a feeling that many similar companies like us in Finland have been considering quite similarly sounding steps. So it feels to be one of the first to do things. And but to the takeaways, maybe I could raise some. The first one is the message was quite strong. That kind of it means that the AI model is not the differentiator, the orchestration is. That means that kind of the competitive advantage on AI it comes from how it is governed, integrated and orchestrated, not from the LLM you are choosing. So that was quite strong message, and ServiceNow is open to all possible AI scenarios right now. The second one maybe could be the governance, and it has to be built in. Whatever you do, you have to build in the governance, not bolted on afterwards. And maybe third one, I would say the ServiceNow Action Fabric. It connects tightly to the model thinking. That kind of it doesn't matter if you have AI agents running inside or outside ServiceNow. You can utilize ServiceNow workflows and service and agents working there in all possible directions. So it really makes good use cases. And definitely we all have to love Otto, and Otto means that it kind of brings you unified AI experience for employees and users, and it's really nice. It's kind of a front door across the organization, combining Now Assist and MoveWorks and all the AI experience governed by AI Control Tower. So it solves quite well how the ServiceNow tackles the completion problem. And maybe the last one, it's really important to us, and it's directly related to Microsoft, because there were many sessions and expo booths kind of showing how ServiceNow and Microsoft strategies are really growing tighter and tighter, and kind of I would say that the mutual strategy was reinforced. And for Netox, it means that our strategy is completely built on top of two technologies, and they are Microsoft and ServiceNow. It's even written to our strategy that kind of it's two platforms do it all. So it was pure music to my ears to find such messages from knowledge.
Yeah, lovely alignment.
Exactly.
Thanks, Mika. How about Tuomas?
Yeah, I think like Mikko said there, that last year was our first time in knowledge, and we were kind of seeking the way and the steps how to start this AI adoption and journey and scale our business, and of course improve our customer experience. So we were kind of amazed all the possibilities that the ServiceNow world was promoting and showing in the event last year. But this year we were already kind of neck deep with the ServiceNow and this project. So we had kind of like a specific questions that we were seeking answers to in the event, and the most important part is the validation that we are doing the right things and we are on the right path, and we absolutely got the confirmation to that, because we took part in many sessions where the big players and industry leaders told about their AI journey, their AI transformation, and it was really cool to see that that they are doing exactly same kind of thing that we are doing. There was this one Japanese company that they were presenting their new customer portal, which was powered by Now Assist AI, and I was kind of scratching my eyes and looking at, is it our portal or their portal? So that was really cool thing to see, and a few other key takeaways from my perspective were that the companies that are moving the fastest, they are not waiting for perfection. They are taking action with the concrete use cases and kind of small, fast MVPs. If you just wait for the right time and pay too much attention to details and try to make just 100% perfect outcome, you will be too late. So it's important to take action. And of course, one more thing to mention is that you can't just talk about the AI because everyone is, all the people are doing it right now, but you need to actually use it every day. And like when I answered the question from the audience, when I ranked top 3 of the AI skills that are in production in our environment. So that's kind of concrete example that we are not only just talking about it, but we are actually operating and taking advantage of it in the real life use cases and scenarios.
And yeah, you need to be brave enough to start somewhere,
Yeah.
because the journey will continue, but you have to have the starting point as well. And last time we discussed that Netox was in a situation that you decided to drop off the old ServiceNow environment, build a new one to be a foundation for utilizing all the latest possibilities from the ServiceNow platform. So I assume that now, after the latest knowledge visit, Netox ServiceNow roadmap has evaluated quite a lot. So what's happening in future?
Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
A lot is happening, but yeah, from the kind of operative perspective, this TPS1 platform project was kind of the phase 1, and the phase 1 is 99% done right now today. So next up is the phase 2 development work, and that's heavily involving the greater AI adoption. We are talking about the agentic workforce, workflows, level 0 and 1 AI specialists adoption. Those kind of things are on the roadmap for the upcoming months, this summer and next autumn. And of course, that will also affect to our customer experience straight away, because now the AI skills are kind of providing support to customer and for our specialists, but when we are adopting the agents and the agentic workforce, they will kind of solve tasks themselves, not just provide support and accelerate the processes, but all kind of act independently. So those are next steps, and if we are talking about the kind of bigger things here, the ITOM AIOps is on our roadmap, and it's really critical from our infra management perspective, and of course the CMDB administration perspective. And then another big thing is the SPM development for more efficient resourcing and other kind of strategies management in the ServiceNow system. Yeah. And some other stuff as well.
Yeah. I might maybe throw the ball a little bit further. Definitely, I would say that the ServiceNow Control Tower is one thing that we must do. We can't avoid it. We are a quality and security focused company, and we have ambitions to become one of the kind of frontier firms. This is Microsoft technology, and it means terminology, and it kind of defines that in the future, frontier firms are human-led and agent-operated. So if you want to become one of those, it means that you have lots of AI agents and the AI implementations running all around in and outside ServiceNow. So it must be governed, and I would say that ServiceNow Control Tower seems to be the most feasible solution right now, maybe combined with Microsoft 360 Agent 365, which is more hands-on add-on to the governance. And definitely, maybe one day we'd be like to offer AI governance as a service too to our customers, but we will see what happens next. But definitely that is on our roadmap, and maybe the second item it is definitely SecOps, because I was attending to ServiceNow Nexus. It is GRC focused web seminar in Amsterdam few months ago, and it started with a keynote saying that security starts from CMDB, because CMDB defines what assets you protect, and it's I absolutely love that thinking, and I would say that in most companies security operations and IT operations are quite far apart, and it would give us great value on bringing security and IT to run on only one unified platform. And maybe the third one, which I would love to see, is definitely the CRM, because CRM in ServiceNow context is way broader than regular CRM. I even met the CRM product responsible in Vegas, and we proposed them that you should change the name because it doesn't match completely. But in our case, I mean that the most important thing is the pipeline starting from early sales to production, and there are many gaps in that pipeline. Means that you market something, you sell something, it goes to the project, and it goes to the production, and usually lots of information are for some reason transformed or skipped completely. The process kind of breaks, and bringing that whole end-to-end pipeline on top of ServiceNow would bring us great value, great speed, and even enable lots of automation and AI on top of that. So it would be stupid not to evaluate that opportunity as well.
Yeah, sounds like that Netox is not going to slow down with the
No.
ServiceNow.
Yeah, and maybe one more thing to add there, that the reality that we had to migrate all of our beloved customers to new environment, 200 customers, give or take, it meant that we needed to kind of run two platforms for some time. And now when the migrations are completed, we can just put the pedal to the metal with the brand new TPSM platform, and the old environment will be thrown to graveyard, or I don't know where, but we will get rid of it, and then we can really move forward with these mentioned topics and features and bigger picture things. So that's really cool, and a lot of going to happen in upcoming months.
Yes,
that's really like impressive, and already a lot has happened like during past 9 months, that like you mentioned that there is approximately 200 customers migrated into the new environment, and the old one is shutting down. So yeah, it's really interesting also to have a next discussion, for example in autumn or next winter, that how the life is going with the new environment, and how does the roadmap evaluate and what has actually implemented, and what, because there is so much new things coming all the time and new capabilities as well.
Yeah, and we will have some kind of statistics and KPIs
exactly.
After some time, and they will tell us that how good we have been performing.
Yeah, that would be really interesting
to
have the actual data from the customer experience after the new environment has been in use for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have time for some questions from the audience. So if there is any questions you want to ask from Netox or us here today, and of course you will free to reach out afterwards as well. You can reach out to me or Mikko and Tuomas and anyone in the TCP, so we will get back to you as well. But yeah, I think this has been quite interesting discussion, and I'm really happy that you, Mikko and Tuomas, you have been sharing so honestly your lessons learned and what has happened during the project, because it hasn't been easy, but it has been really bold, and there has been a lot of good things happened as well, even there has been lessons learned. So yeah, if we don't have any questions from the line for now, I think I will give a big thank to you, Mikko and Tuomas, for joining us today here in Oslo and have this open and honest discussion about your ServiceNow journey. And I think all of us are looking forward to hear how it your ServiceNow journey will move forward from now on. So thank you so much, and thanks everyone for watching us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.